Hey guys, what is up? And welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another Gold Coast Suns coach career. Now today, it's going to be something different. Like I said, I will not be playing every single game for the year, but we will be getting some simulations done in this episode. So I think we'll be going from like round 7 to round 10. We will have a game though for you guys. Don't you worry, we're just going to have some match highlights against the Richmond Football Club, which should be a lot of fun. I hope you guys are having a good day. If you guys have been enjoying the content that we've been putting out on the channel, please let me know, man. I've been having so much fun put all this content out. Considering that we are on the rise, we're on the grind, I just want to say thank you. We hit 28,000 subscribers, and man, it just means so much to me. We're also starting a brand new series, a UFC series coming in the next few days, so please look out for that. We're going to try and get CJ's brother, AJ Green, to the top of the rankings. But let's get into today's video. So we're not going to be playing this game. We're not going to be playing this game against North Melbourne. It's a simulation. But before we do it, I thought I'd just show you guys where we're standing at the moment on the ladder after our season so far. So our Essendon series is going to be a complete series. So you guys will see a complete series. But our Gold Coast series will be a simulation. We're going to try and get through a few seasons with this Gold Coast team. So, taking on the almighty North Melbourne Football Club. Now, before we do that, I want to show you guys my watch list. This is my watch list going into the new year. I think Berry is a nice player to bring across. Of course, we've got Harry Mackay. He's been struggling at the moment with Carlton. I think he'd be a nice little addition with Ben King up forward. I've also got Jordan De Goey on the list. I feel like Jordan De Goey brings that inside mid grunt. Definitely be looking for a new deal. I actually think he's on an expiring deal. So if we could bring him across, that'd be huge. And also another player from Richmond who I feel like is the unsung hero in most weeks, and that is Jack Graham. I feel like Jack Graham is also another player I definitely feel like would really fit our midfield, an experienced mid, big inside bull to play alongside Matt Rao. I definitely feel like he could add a lot to our midfield. So yeah, Jack Graham. But we're taking on North Melbourne in our first simulation ever. And we got the dub. We got the dub. We'll take it, man. I mean, massive dub for us. Starting to actually really get some games going. But yes, I will be showing you guys the Richmond game. It is just going to be a smaller highlight package, just because we do want to get the simulation going in this series. So I hope you guys do enjoy it. We're going down to Marvel on a nice little win streak at the moment. 1 game out of the 8, so if we win this, we could go into the top 8, which is really exciting. So let's get into team selection, and let's get down to Marvel. Okay, in this week comes Will Powell, out goes Rory Atkins. In comes Rory Atkins, what am I saying? He's coming into the squad this week. Powell is out injured, so this is the team we're taking down to Marvel. Hopefully we can get the job done. It's going to be a big test. I mean, Richmond are definitely tough. I mean, it's not the MCG, which is nice, but it's definitely going to be a tough task for us. Sit back, relax. It is Richmond. It is Gold Coast. Let's get into some highlights. I hope you guys enjoy this type of video. Let's do it.
Marvel Stadium. This is a vital match between Richmond and Gold Coast. It's early in the season, but both teams will be keen to build some momentum and bank premiership points. And here come the visitors. Joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Thanks, Hutto. It's hard to pick a winner. They go about it in similar ways, these two, so it'll be interesting to see who can do it better for longer. These games really help.
All right, so let's do it. Some highlights, straight into it. I want to show you guys, this is our new little match highlights we're going to be doing on the series for this Gold Coast Sun series. We want to get through a few seasons as Humphrey's got the mark. So early on in this game, I mean, we took it right up to Richmond. Swallow had an opportunity to kick our first goal of the afternoon. He can't get it to go. And man, when you play a team like Richmond, they are fast, they are hot, they are frenetic. I mean, they move the ball so quick. They definitely want some chaos, and this is exactly what they did right here. Look at the ball movement from Richmond. Great tackle there, but Dion Prestio walking into an open goal, and he made it look easy, and Richmond have the first of the afternoon, 1 straight 6. Now, they did get out to a 2-goal lead when Ainsworth took a mark up forward, so we have a chance for our first goal, and yes, sir, Ainsworth kicks the first goal for the Suns, and we're not done yet, so 2 straight plays, 1-1. Intercept in the middle of the ground, we go inside 50, and Ben King's one out, he's got it! Ben King, so this is our new style of highlights for this Suns series, and Ben King our second. So we actually started to get a little bit of momentum here. Now, Richmond did come down. I mean, Dion Presti was actually having himself a quarter. I mean, he kicked his second goal of the quarter, but here we come. Took Miller, trying to take the game on. Love to see it. Here we go. Swallow should not miss from here, and we kicked our third of the term. So we absolutely were in this game. 3-1, 3 straight going into the break. All we need to do is just get the spoil, and we did. But let's get into some second quarter highlights, because this is the fast track highlights of this series. Now, the second quarter, there isn't really a lot to comment on in this second quarter. Richmond definitely dominated. And out the back again, how are we allowing Richmond just to run through and get these goals? They've done it a few times. I mean, like I said, they definitely love playing chaotic, and they love rolling in. And you can see here, they had another shot on goal. Sonzi, this was a real disappointing shot. But yeah, like I said, not a whole lot to report on this second quarter. We were held goalless. We're actually held scoreless in this quarter. I mean, it's just not acceptable, man. I mean, when you go down to Marvel, I mean, coming off a few good wins, you definitely need to come out on top, and you really need to, I mean, you can't be held goalless. You just cannot. So at halftime, Richmond did lead by a goal, and it kind of felt like they were starting to get the game on their terms. It kind of felt like they were the teams that were, I mean, they were the team that was really being aggressive, and I mean, we've got a lot of work. We've got a lot to work on. Got a lot of work to do if we're going to be a good side. And like I said, this is a simulation, so you guys will see some quick highlights. They go inside 50 here, and this is just too easy, man. I mean, a little crumb goal. What are we thinking? Got to be better than that. 5 straight plays 3-1. Here we go, though. Lukosius running through the middle of the Marvel Stadium, and we go inside 50 here, and we finally almost have an opportunity. Ben King has been in it all so far throughout the series, and I mean, Richmond just had answers, but here's Levi Casbolt. 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Went inside 50, and Ben King, he takes the mark. So King for his second goal. Mans is stepping up, and he's got it. Imagine we added a Harry Mackay in our second season. Man, it'd be huge. Richmond try and bring it away here, and look at the Suns here. We got an opportunity, but their tackling pressure was so strong. So it was a low-scoring affair here. We finally started to get the game a little bit on our terms, but at three-quarter time, we trailed the Tigers by 4 points. I mean, got to be better. Have to be better. Final quarter. Now, I'm going to tell you guys straight what happened. We actually had a little bit of a crash. Now, the fortunate thing was the crash actually didn't affect too much. We did actually miss quite a lot of gameplay, which I'll explain to you guys. So, Richmond basically got on top in this last quarter, which was disappointing. I mean, we definitely fought back. We had opportunities to fight back, but look at their ball movement through the middle of the ground here. Not a lot we can do here, and I mean, beautiful handballing does result in a goal, and Richmond were just the better team in this one, and it's hard to accept because, like I said, we fought back in this game. I mean, Lockie Weller here on the wing running for us. Beautiful kick inside. Ainsworth could take the mark. Can't take the mark, but this was good roving from Holman. Holman picked it up. Decided to handball. What are you thinking there? But have a look at this. Have a look at this. Ainsworth, little tap on, finds Anderson. Anderson goes again. Ainsworth runs in. So we didn't have a lot of passages in this game, but man, Ainsworth, that was a beautiful goal, and it was back to a 10-point game. And I thought we were a chance. I genuinely thought we were a chance here. You can see here, we actually get a intercept. Lukosius decides to play on. Go inside 50, and Ben King again, 1 out, got it. So Ben King for goal number 3, and he kicked the goal. Now, this is kind of where the crash happened. So, I mean, Richmond were getting on top of us. I mean, there's no real surprises there. They ran in here, and Lynch took the mark. So Tom Lynch to go back to almost put the dagger into us here, and he did kick the goal. So Richmond were just too strong in this one. We actually had the crash just around now, which was disappointing, but I mean, it was going the way of Richmond anyway. So Richmond got the job done. Like I said, we're kind of lucky. 7-9 to 7-4. We did end up losing by a goal, which is disappointing, but we did decide that we're going to simulate our Melbourne game and our next game against West Coast. So just in doing this, I want to keep this season rolling. I want to get it moving. We were taking on Melbourne in this one. This is going to be a tough game. I mean, it's always going to be a tough game. I mean, Melbourne are just a big squad to go against. But we did end up simulating this Melbourne game. Unfortunately, with the simulation, you just got to be prepared to lose and you got to be prepared to win. I mean, it just goes either way. It really does. So Melbourne were too strong. They beat us by 11 points. J21 votes. I'll update you guys at the end of next video. We're taking on West Coast, who, like you can see here, the 18th spot team. And we had to make some changes. Ben King got injured again. What is going on with Ben King? I mean, it's just disappointing considering how well he's really played this year since he come back in the team. I mean, man's missed 3 games to start the season as well. Ben King injured. Marbiel Chol went to full forward. Levi Casbolt was also there as well. But we're taking on 18th West Coast. And we got the job done. 4 points. So that keeps us around the 8. But we keep on moving. Our next game, I will show it. It's the Lions. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Hit that like button. Stay blessed.